ENFJ feelings and emotions, how the ENFJ handles inner feelings. When it comes to emotions, the ENFJ does value them deeply, but they often connect with them differently than some other feelings types. The important thing to consider is what type of feeling function they use and what their reasoning for this is. For the ENFJ, emotions are something to value and always take into account, but it is often focused on the emotions of others. Inner feelings can be a different story for them, and the whole process is unique to them and how they respond to others. Their dominant function. The dominant function of the ENFJ is their FE or extrovert feeling, which focuses on the emotions of others. For the ENFJ, emotions are deeply important, but they are drawn to focusing on those around them. They are in tune with other people's feelings and can often get a strong sense of what they are experiencing just by being around them. They combine this with their natural intuitive function, which helps them understand people better. For the ENFJ, the emotions of others are truly important and valuable to them. They want to know how to help people, and so connecting to their feelings is really vital. ENFJs naturally feel a strong sense of the emotions of others. Even if they wanted to ignore this, it would be nearly impossible for them. Even if the ENFJ isn't actively trying to understand how others are feeling, it is something that comes to them subconsciously. At the same time, this causes ENFJs to care deeply about those around them, wanting to do what they can to improve their situations. They want to find the best means of relieving stress from others and want to help their loved ones find happiness. ENFJs will work hard to provide for others and ensure that they are happy and cared for. They spend a lot of their own time and energy working to tend to the needs of their loved ones since they care about their feelings and want to always be considerate of them. The ENFJ holds a deep value for them because their dominant function is connected to feelings and emotions. They prioritize the emotions of others over many things, even though they are logical people. ENFJs are often good at seeing the more logical result of a situation, but at the same time, ENFJs don't prioritize this logic when someone's feelings are at risk. They care more about ensuring the happiness of others and often feel that this is more important when making decisions and choices in life. How they process their own emotions. While ENFJs are naturals when it comes to the emotions of others, their own feelings can be a bit different. It's challenging for them to really process their own feelings a lot of the time since they are used to tending to the needs of others. When it comes to their inner emotions, the ENFJ can be uneasy about really processing these feelings. It can make them nervous when they have to dive into their own emotions and try to understand themselves better in this way. This is because they process their thoughts and feelings based on the needs and emotions of others. ENFJs care so much about making others feel better that they don't find it natural to focus on their own feelings. ENFJs can also use the emotions of others to deflect from focusing on their own feelings. They become so caught up in caring for those around them that tending to their feelings can be challenging and confusing. Being used to caring for others causes the ENFJ to feel stressed when someone wants them to focus inward. This is foreign to them, and can feel selfish as well. When it comes to really diving into their own feelings, the ENFJ can feel like this is selfish and will try to avoid it. For them, it is more comfortable to tend to others, so they can be deeply hesitant when it comes to their inner emotions. It can be confusing for the ENFJ when they are forced into self-reflection since this is new territory for them. They feel guilty. ENFJs aren't often comfortable focusing too much on their emotions since this can cause them to feel a sense of guilt. When they prioritize their own feelings over the emotions of others, it leaves them feeling like they have made a mistake. They want to help people, and when they put themselves first, it can give them a strong feeling of guilt. They often feel bad about prioritizing their own feelings and needs, which is why they can neglect them so often. ENFJs put others first, and when they take time to process and focus on their own inner feelings, it causes them to feel bad about this. They feel like they should be putting someone else first and stop focusing inward. This can cause the ENFJ to spend too much time pushing aside their own emotions, which can cause them to fester and build up inside them. Their feelings definitely become neglected and pushed aside, which can be stressful for the ENFJ later on. They do need to learn to really look inward sometimes and tend to their own desires in order to really care for others the way they want to.